Hi, Louvel. Hello, how am I? I'm doing great. How are you? What's going on? I have to clear my throat. It's all gross. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. We're halfway through the week. Exciting. Exciting, exciting. Oh, everybody. I had such a great day today. And by great, I mean I did nothing. I got to work. My boss wasn't there. My coworker was there, but my boss wasn't. So I kind of, I did a little bit of work. I did a little here, a little there, but I didn't have to go crazy because there was nobody there, right? Went to class, chilled out. My professor's running out of things to teach. We're getting towards the end of the semester. So we kind of just watched like videos all day. I'm like, okay, cool. And he let us out 10 minutes early. And I get back to work. I go on a call with one of my coworkers because my boss said, "Hey, Newt, while I'm gone, I want you to work on this thing." I work for a aviation maintenance company, and we're supposed to have this program called CAS, which is like continued something safety, whatever, right? And it's supposed to be like, tracking all our safety stuff. And we've been saying we've been doing it, but we kind of have, but haven't. So now we're kind of last minute scrambling to get all the data together. We're last minute scrambling to get all the data together, and we need like some graphs and like data analysis stuff. I know it's go. We need some like data analysis stuff to make sure that like we need to show our work now. So me and this coworker sat down on a call, and basically I said, I know how to do Excel. I know how to work the spreadsheet. I'm like, and you have a vague idea of what we're actually supposed to be doing in the spreadsheet. Help a brother out. So she, you know, gave me some ideas of things to write down. It's like, okay, you know, how many times in the last 3 months did we have to, you know, service air in the tires of the, you know, of the aircraft? It's like maybe one of them is leaking air, right? It's like maybe we had to refuel the oxygen in one of the planes, right? So I'm like, all right. Oh, great. So I ended up doing all that for the rest of the day. Got home. We were supposed to have a, what is it? A plumber come because, guys, greatest thing in my entire life. We got a bidet installed in my bathroom. It's so nice. But ever since the thing got installed, my bathroom smells like shit. Like, I don't know what's wrong with it. Right? Like it wasn't like, oh, there's a clog in it and, you know, I don't know. But like literally day one from when it was installed, it smelled terrible. And now it continues to smell terrible. Right? So the thing is, we're going to have the guy come look at it, but we end up rescheduling to tomorrow. Unfortunate. It's been like, wow. Almost 30. Wow. But yeah, we almost rescheduled. Well, we rescheduled, but it's been like this for months. We've had this since like February. Now it's May. It smelled like shit for months. Also, my fucking shower hasn't worked for months as well. Probably since the new year, my shower hasn't worked. But I've been having to use my parents' shower, which I hate. I ranted about this on Discord a while back. Can only do one every 2 seconds. Yeah, I was thinking about that. But yeah, that was that. I came home, my eyes were killing me today. So I doused them in my eye drops. Took so many eye drops. I took a shower just to make sure there was absolutely zero pollen on my body. I don't know what it was. It was either like a bug or a flower petal that like flew behind my glasses today, which freaked me the fuck out, not only during the encounter, but also because I'm like, shit, I have fucking tree pollen behind my, like, on my eye now, which, you know, bit me in the ass later. But I'm feeling better now after my shower and after my eye drops. My eyes are still like, I don't know. I have a hard time focusing on the screen sometimes. Like my eyes naturally want to just like drift apart. I don't know why. It's like a thing. And maybe it's because they're just irritated right now that I'm having a hard time focusing, but whatever. We'll live. We'll live. We'll live. Ugh. See, now that I'm talking about them, I'm feeling them and they're starting to irritate me more. I won't talk about them anymore. No more spring pollen allergies talking. But I will say, man, it's, you know, for some people, like, oh, I'm allergic to peanuts. And it's like, okay, then you just, you know, you can just avoid that, right? Like you're allergic to peanuts. I'm like, I'm allergic to tree pollen. I walk outside, I look at all the cars, and it's like my enemy is just coated every car. It's like, all I see is yellow. It's on the sidewalks. It's on the trees. It's on the cars. It's on the road. I'm like, I'm just, nowhere is safe. No, there's no safe haven other than my room, and even there isn't safe. My mom almost opened my window today, and she's like, and I thought about it, and like, I'm gonna let all the pollen in. I'm like, yeah, you would have. There's the aloe plant. I have an extreme sunburn. I'm using vinegar. That sucks. You know what was crazy? My brain didn't even jump to the aloe, like actual lotion. My stupid ass brain jumps to this one aloe drink I really like that has little like cubes of jelly aloe in the bottom, and I love that shit. I think I told that story on stream. My mom likes to order stuff for pickup from the store, and she ordered me one of those aloe vera drinks. Those are death for me. I feel bad for you because I love them so much. But my mom ordered stuff from the grocery store a couple like maybe a month or two ago, and she put one of those on the list. She's like, oh, you know, we'll get one of these aloe drinks. And the fucking, right, the store said, oh, we don't have those in stock anymore. We're all out. We're all out of stock. We gave you a substitute, which was like some weird, like, I don't know, health smoothie thing, right? I'm like, okay. What's funny is I start drinking it and I start like reading the label on it, and I realized that this smoothie that they gave me expired like at the time it was like 2 months. It expired 2 months ago, or like 3 months. I'm like, what? So I immediately stopped drinking. I got like halfway through the bottle. I cap it off. We take that and I don't know, they gave us like some kind of like deli meat that was like bad or spoiled. So we go back to the store and it's like, yo, this drink is 3 months expired. This meat went bad. Can we get a refund? They give us a refund. I walk to the back of the store. I find a shelf full of the aloe vera drinks. I grab one and I buy it. I'm like, they don't know shit. What happened was it was stored in a certain shelf and the shelf got moved. So whoever was walking around the store shopping looked in the normal spot and said, well, they're not here, then we must not have them in stock. Honestly, fair. But I kid you not, you had to turn like less than 180 degrees and you could literally see it right next to where it used to be. It was not rocket science. Anyway, now I want one of those aloe drinks. That or a bubble tea, because they're like the same thing in my brain. It's like drinks with chewy things in them. That's my jam. That's so my jam. I'm thinking, where did I go the other day? I like the oh, there's this one place I go to. I get a rose tea with like, sometimes I get the tapioca, but if you get it with like the crystals, like the crystal boba, which is like, you know, it's clear, it's a little crunchy, it's not tapioca flavored. It's just like that aloe stuff, just a little bit more. It's got a little more bite to it. It's oh so delicious. Thai tea's your favorite? They're so good. Yeah, I'm like, when was the last time I had a bubble tea? I don't remember. See, in the town where I go to work, like the where I work at night, there's 2 bubble tea shops. One of them is like this shishi fufu, like fancy bubble tea place where it's like you have to get like the bubble tea. I mean, they do have standard flavors, but it's like the standard flavors are like normal and what is it, taro, maybe like a matcha, and that's it, right? And then you have to get their crazy, like, this is our Oreo flurry bubble tea that has whipped cream on top and chocolate sauce, and you know, it's like a slushy. Like, dude, chill out. I hate this place. I don't hate it, I like it sometimes. I think I went there the other day. I got like I can't remember what the fuck, like a mango flavored one, like whatever. Okay, mango. But there's this other one on the other side of town, which is like a more like, I don't want to call it, it's not like traditional. It's more, it's got more variety to it. Like you go in there and they actually have like different flavors of normal tea. And like, you know, but the problem is that place is all the way across town. What was, I mean, it's not a crazy far walk. Maybe it's an extra 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Anyway, that place, they used to do, oh my God, there's this app you can get on your phone. I haven't used it in a long time, but it's called Too Good To Go. Usually it's for like, if there's a restaurant or like a bakery that's getting rid of, like, you know, they always make fresh food right in the morning for a bakery. They always, you know, fresh bake the bread the day of. So at the end of the day, when they're getting rid of all the bread or the bagels or the, you know, whatever, the pastries, they'll put them up for like discounted sale on this site. And you can get like bulk bagels, bulk pastries for like really cheap. And it used to be that you could go there and for like $5 at 10 o'clock, which is usually when my shift would end, you know, you could get there at 10 o'clock and for $5 get 2 bubble teas. It was crazy. And they're usually pretty good too, right? I'm like, hey, I'm here to pick up for, you know, Too Good To Go. And like, all right, here you go. The thing is, this is the best part. It's like a blind box. You don't get to pick what you get. You just kind of get what you get and you try it. And usually they give you like a big one and a small one. It was always quite nice. I was a big fan of that. I have to see if they still do it. That'd be so fun. I'm checking this right now. I'm checking my phone. Give me one moment. Actually, oh, fuck that, dude. The app uninstalled on my phone. Let's reinstall it. Yeah, because the fucking not free bubble tea, the discount bubble tea was such a good deal. It was like $5 for 2. That's like unheard of anywhere. I remember there was also this one place in my first year of college that was right off campus. You could get bubble tea. Well, here's the thing. I had a hot take. On my campus, there was a cart that would go around that would sell bubble tea. It was like out of a truck or like some kind of small cart. It was some of the worst bubble tea I've ever had in my entire life. The tapioca pearls were hard. They were, you know, misshapen. The tea was whatever. I was not about it. Maybe I got on a bad night. Who knows? But I was never about it. And right across the street was the chain Kung Fu Tea. And what was so nice is like during the winter semester, usually like, oh, it's so cold, bubble tea, you know, that's like an iced tea. You can get warm bubble tea. I tell this to people all the time. If you find the right place, they'll sell a warm bubble tea where they sell it as a warm tea. During the winter time, that shit goes beyond hard because the tea is warm, delicious. The tapioca pearls get so soft, right? And like so chewy and gooey. I'm just ranting about bubble tea. I've been ranting about bubble tea for like 10 minutes now. Anyway, that is one of my favorites of all time. Getting a warm bubble tea. It just hits different, dude. Because I mean, like, yeah, getting an ice cream in the winter, I'm just talking about desserts right now. But getting like an ice cream in the winter, yeah, you feel like a bit of a daredevil eating something cold during the cold season. But like a warm bubble tea in winter, it just has such a cozy feel. Especially if you get like, I don't know, some kind of like an oolong or like, you know, one of those like no, I don't want to say like an Earl Grey, but like, you know, something more tea flavored, but rather than like sometimes I'll get the rose flavor or whatever, like something more fruity, something a little more actual tea like. It just has it's such a vibe. It's so good. And that Kung Fu Tea was like literally built into a shack. It was so tiny. And I remember going there, it was delicious. So good. Anyway, anything else going on in my life that I've been thinking about? Oh my God. I feel like I told you guys about this. Did I mention my plans for my 4-year anniversary on stream? I think I did mention it. Because I feel like I have too many updates. Not too many updates. See, thing is, first of all, I wanted to release a cover. I don't know if the cover is going to be out by the 4-year anniversary. I don't know if the cover is going to be out by the 4-year anniversary because the artist who is doing the key art for the music video. Oh, first of all, let's point fingers at myself. I haven't recorded it yet. I've been lazy. I have yet to record, and we are now like a month away from when it would be made. So that's my fault. But also the artist is a little busy right now because I believe, what is it? They were a very big, I mean, they're a pretty decently sized artist, and they did a lot of work of Gargura, that I guess is pretty popular. So being that Gura's graduating, it's quite a busy time for them. Because they're getting all their stuff. Like I know they had like a whole Gura art book that they were making, so they're like trying to get that out now. I'm like, it's a busy time. They're also a student as well, like me. It's finals season. I'm like, I get it. So I'm like, that might not happen on time, but I did just get updates the other day that I do want to do a mini, like a literally mini. I want to do a chibi 3D model reveal. And I just got the first. It's been 4 years. Been a while. Anyway, yeah. I got the first concepts. We met in 2021. She's a day one. Luvelle's a day one. But yeah, I remember. See, the reason I'm able to keep track so well is because I started when it was the summer before my first year in college. So now it's going to be the summer. This is my last year of college. So I went to college for 4 years, and now, you know, we're hitting, what is this, summer number 5? So it's the 5th year. We're starting the 5th year, the end of the 4th year. So yeah, I start freaking out. But yeah, I got the first like little images of what the Chibi 3D looks like, and it's all I've seen are the legs, and I'm already very much enjoying it. I think the shoes look so cool, and the start of the tail. The tail looks awesome as well. I'm stupid excited for that because I said that. Well, first of all, guys, I have I got for the holidays back around Christmas a Quest Link cable to hook up my VR headset directly to my PC. And I've yet to use it. And also, I feel like I want to at some point do another 3D collab with Vomos. I think that'd be super fun. Because the first 3D collab we did was stupid fun. And the only problem with it was my connection because I did it over Wi-Fi. I might steal my dad's. My dad has a lav mic, which he uses for his like iPhone. So I might hook up a lav mic to my PC so I don't have to go off the Quest headset. It's a possibility. Oh, speaking of which, I didn't get this. Mama Newt's business got a Quest 3, so I might be able to borrow that for the day to Quest Link to my computer and all that jazz. So yeah, fun. So much fun. And that one for sure, at least, you know, all things not all things considered. If all things go right, the 2D model, well, not 2D, the 3D model will be 100% done by the graduation. In fact, it will be done like a week or two before. So that's gonna be super exciting. But yeah, I have to get to recording that. I've been putting it off because I haven't mentioned what the song is yet. I'll keep that a secret still. But like, it like, first we mine, then we craft. Let's Minecraft. Welcome back, Zach. Yeah, but we're not doing it together. No, we mine and we craft. We're not Minecrafting. We're Vintage Story playing. We're playing Vintage Story today. Hence why the title. First we mine, then we craft. Well, mining and crafting, but not at the same time. Separately mining, separately crafting, playing Vintage Story. Speaking of which, I think it's about time we start booting up the game. Thoughts, folks? Let me pull up Vintage. I'm also gonna switch over to my stream music because I'm pretty sure I have. Oh shit, I have to get my water. Thanks for reminding me. I didn't get any. Oh shit, I have to relog into my thing. There we go. Holy shit, new versions of Vintage Story. Let's update. What changed? Mob spawn balancing, item disappearing fix. Oh, what are the changes here? Have we done polishing? I think we did. Tweaked increased illumination levels from block light from torches, etc. Only client visual effect does not alter mob spawning. Mob spawning where they shouldn't was fixed. Error log spam. Okay, cool. Let's update the game. I'll probably run an ad. so we don't get one while we're playing, and I'll go fill up a water bottle and we'll start gaming. We'll start jaming. Let's update the game. Let's go over to the full screen view. I'll throw on my musica. Very nice. And Vintage Story is updating. I'll run the ad and I'll go grab some water. So give me one moment. I'll be right back and we'll begin gaming. Have fun in the ad, everybody. I'm back. I'm so back. Ugh. Okay. I'm so back. I'm so back. I'm so back. I'll wait until... Oh, the game is updated. Perfect. Let's boot Vintage Story up. Perfect. Latest version. Okay, there we go. Ads are over. Perfect. Welcome back, everybody. Let me do the little sip of water here. I spoke to a dietitian the other day. The two big takeaways was A, I'm not drinking enough water, which I kind of knew, but also that I'm extremely vitamin D deficient and that I need to be taking, like, my doctor told me to take a vitamin D pill. I've been kind of lazy about it, but then I spoke to this dietitian. I showed them the blood work I got back in like October or whatever. October is still pretty, like, kind of light out, kind of getting started on the semester, but I'm like, you know, the numbers, guys, they were not good. Like, you got to be taking a crazy big vitamin D pill. I'm like, uh-oh. Rut-row. I think we need to do a window capture on... Okay, I think we have to... once we get in the game, I have to make this windowed instead of full screen. And then from there... There we go. I can window capture. Perfect. There we go. So this is where we left off last time. We were playing and we made a small little cooktop here. We're working on our kitchen. So there's some little shelving units. You have a stove here in the middle. I'll probably make another one next to it, a little oven. And then I wanted to make a small stove top, and I would make a some kind of fume hood there. Here's our shit. There's no food in that. Perfect. Yeah, this is our house that we're working on. Oh, I could have sworn we had another book. Oh, they're just right next to each other. Sorry how small the books are in this game. Okay, we are like starving to death. We have bread. Let's just go Betty Bye. Let's go Betty Bye time. Let me actually hang up some of these items I don't need. Copper shovel, axe, knife. Okay, cool. We don't need the chisel though right now. We can throw away like cracked granite. What about like grains and things? I have a chest for that over here. Nice. There's some flax fibers. See, last we left off, I kind of fucked up. Oh, we have an area in the back for storing copper. We'll do that in the morning. We had an area for storing copper, so we'll do that. But last we left off, we actually died and had to remake all of our items, so we lost a lot. But also, we lost all our baggies. So getting new baggies is probably on the list of things to do, whether it's hunter bags, which I really don't want to do, or a linen sack would be very nice. But linen sacks are tough too. Because making like one square of linen is like what? Oh, how are the piggies doing? We have to check on the pigs, people. This is the piggy pen that we were working on last time. I don't know how many piggies are in it. There might only be one, maybe two. It would appear there's only one. Oh no, there are two piggies in the piggy pen. Perfect. Just one is not an adult yet. Actually, both are not adults. It's going to take us some time to filter those guys out. Oh, you gotta be fucking... this is my least favorite part about this thing. The entrance is in like the worst position. But yeah, we just gotta wait for these guys to grow up. I'm hoping that in the future they'll grow up big and strong. But we also have to make sure that one of them is a boar and the other is a sow. We want the boar in the main area and we want the sow in the sow box. This is the sow box back here. The reason we want a sow in there specifically... Holy voids. What's my void? Okay, rift activity medium. The reason we want a boar and a sow is so we can start breeding them. If we can't do that, then we're kind of screwed. But I think we're kind of in a bit of a metal shortage. That's our big issue right now. Our lack of metals. Although we've kind of stocked up on copper. We're at 536 copper. We are in need of tin. We're like fresh out of tin. The native copper vein there. I think we were just exploring to the north last time. Seeing how far we could get. Which may not be a bad idea because we do want to start moving our way towards the residence archives. Obviously, we're not geared enough at all for that. We don't even have a weapon on us other than a stone spear. But just to know where it is kind of nice. So we might make the journey. The problem is we're also kind of food poor. Brando V2, thank you very much for the follow. Well, not the follow, the fucking raid. I can't speak tonight. What's going on? Raid. How are you guys doing? What are you guys playing? Or doing? I'm not going to assume you're gaming. if you guys are new, if there's any new people, I'm gonna start trying to actually introduce myself when people raid, because I do a shitty job at that. Oh, I love backpack battles. I played the demo of that when it was still in demo, and it hadn't come out in like the full version, like I guess the beta. It was really fun back then. I've considered getting the full version. I was saying I do a terrible job of introducing myself when I first started raid and run. We have to be somewhere in 40 minutes. I totally get that. I have to do that all the time. I'm always ending and I'm so tired and usually have to go to the bathroom. So yeah, have a nice night, afternoon, wherever it is for you. On with the rest of your stream. Well, thank you. For everyone else who's here and is new, I'm Newt. I'm interstellar odd jobbing Newt VTuber, and tonight we're playing Vintage Story. See, I thought to myself the other day, I'm like, I do such a terrible job when people raid of actually introducing myself. I feel like I'm gonna try doing that from now on. It's a thought. I'll tell you. What we need bad is food. We're so food poor. I mean, like, I could look at our flour situation, but I'm pretty sure we have a bunch of veggies. And we have berries. Berries and veg. Over here, I'm pretty sure we collected all of this, although we are gonna get cabbage eventually. Those are almost done. Yeah, like the carrots and onions. But in our cellar over here, which used to be my old base, you can see all my stuff for where I have fire clay. These trees are new installations though. Down here in the cellar. Oh, okay. I do have some rice porridge. We'll take some of this. It's not yet spoiled. It's fresh for another day. But we're also sitting on a bunch of turnips and spelt flour. So what I think we should do is get ourselves in the damn kitchen. Especially with, if we could get some more clay and stuff, if we could make another oven, that'd be awesome. Gonna dig up a bunch of this blue clay here. Just that way we can actually make another furnace, because we're gonna need fire clay. If we can get fire clay, then we'll be set for life. I want two of them next to each other because I'm also going to want to start double, like, multitask cooking bread, because we have so much grain that needs to be turned into bread and dough and stuff. We just don't have enough space for it. But I'm pretty sure it's what? It's clay, it's... I should remember the recipe for fire clay. Fire clay is clay. It's the powdered calcinated flint stuff, which I think is in here. Oh, I also have a lot of red clay. I don't know why I started mining for clay. Where's my powdered flint? I guess we have none. Okay, here's what we'll do. I will take my spelt flour. I'll throw it in here. I'll take all my blue clay, I'll throw it in here, but you can see, like, we have a little bit of fire clay left over. I'll place down the starts of what will be the next oven right next to this guy. But it is going to run out immediately. There we go. Because we do want a double oven there. But I think what we are going to do is we'll keep around some... You know what we should do, actually? I have a plan for this dirt. We'll rock this food right now, just some raw veg. Some, you know, fresh fire crock, whatever. Oh, we need a bowl. I'm stupid. I can't eat out of a crock like an animal. What am I? Some kind of, you know, heathen? Some kind of... like absolute monster. This man needs a bowl. There we go. This is not a very good adventuring inventory, I feel, but we're already so low on food. I could just make bread with the bread I have now. Maybe we'll just be a little bread. We'll be little, you know, baker's men today. Bake me a bread as fast as you can. What's the fastest way to do this? To make spelt bread or spelt dough? Spelt dough is made with a wooden bucket. Oh, you can do it with a bucket. That's kind of nice. Holy shit, that's actually goated. This is like literally the most annoying thing when I did this last time. I did not know you could go 10 at a time with just a bucket. That was why I didn't make all of this. Because I'm like, making all the dough is a pain. Today, Gura is leaving us. She is. What is it? I mean, technically May 1st, but today's her last day. Last full day. Last full day on the job. It's a pretty big deal. Oh shit. 2 half stacks. She was in the business. What is it? She was one of the biggest in the biz, man. That's not something to scoff at. Oh, you know what we should do though before we do this? I'm gonna chop a tree. Because, oh, we're gonna chop that skinny ass one. We're so low on firewood. I'm gonna chop a couple. But honestly, I'm gonna be real. I get it. I get why she's leaving. It is the end of an era. You know, it's a pretty big deal to like from day one be like #1. It's a lot of pressure. And you know, she's just done with it. I feel that. And I'm sure she'll have, you know, she'll probably miss it. But, you know, I feel she'll also enjoy the peace and quiet. But let me tell you, it's every couple months for the past, I don't know, 2 years. There's been people speculating like today's the day she graduates. We've known for a while. So, you know, I'm not super surprised, but you know, it truly is, as I've said, the end of an era. And you said it's the end of an era as well. Okay, that's a lot of firewood. That's good. We like that. We like lots of firewood. We're going to use this to fire up the oven and get up to heat. We can throw the dough in there. This is where it'd be nice to have 2 ovens. It's lit. We have to wait for the oven to get up to temp. I think we can do what, 6 dough at a time? Because if we can just stockpile bread, this food's good for, you know, like in the winter when it's, you know, I don't know, because it just lasts a long time. Obviously the dough doesn't. It lasts 2 days. Oh, this is probably going to run out soon. I have to make sure I eat the rice porridge. As much as I'd like to make a turnip and onion dish, that just doesn't sound very appealing. That's why I got the piggy farm. The piggy farm's got to start producing soon. I wish I could cook real meat on this stovetop. I thought about making another burner in the middle, but I'm not sure. Like a square burner maybe. But then maybe it'd look even more like a DJ table, and I'm not sure. I think it's just missing the fume hood. And once the fume hood's on, it'll look... Oh shit, oven's on. Oh wait. No, this isn't gonna work. Get out of there, dude. The oven's full, but it's not hot enough, dude. It didn't burn for long enough. There we go. Because the temps have to be over, you have to have temps over 200 to cook bread. Right now we're chilling out. Oh, does firewood not get up to the right temperature? No, firewood's got a burn temp of... like way enough. That firewood doesn't look like it's burning. The fuck is going on, dude? Why am my VS being weird? Okay, now it's burning. Holy shit. Finally. I'm just hoping that because we did this weird double burn, it gets above temps. It should go up to 700. I'm pretty sure that's the burn temperature of wood. Not that we want our oven at 700 degrees. But I'm hoping it just stays warmer longer so I can cook more without having to give it more wood. You feel? And while we're at it, let me look up fire clay again. Fire clay is a recipe of, yeah, the powdered calcinated flint. So we're gonna have to go flint hunting eventually. Because we are kind of flint poor at the moment, which is not good. Do you cap out at 300? Okay, there we go. Holy shit, we can only do 4 at a time. That's terrible. They'll get up to temp, and they'll slowly turn to like the half-baked, full-baked bread. You kind of have to babysit it though. That's the problem. Like I can't go off and like run and look for stuff or else we're going to burn our bread. It'd be really cool if there was a way to like, oh, there we go. Partly baked. To make an auto oven in this game. Almost like a Minecraft auto smelter. Cause I know you can do stuff with like chutes. Like I do have a chute for food. In the little piggy pen. Which, speaking of, I'm probably have to fuel up. There we go. Spelt bread. Come on. There we go. Put in the next ones, and that can go over there. Perfect. While that's cooking, I know I said I can't really run anywhere. Oh, we got a tree. Since when did that come here? I do want to check on the pigs. I know they're not going to be grown up at all. But I'll listen in. If I hear baby squeals. Yeah, there's baby squeals. Okay. My only big concern is that if the animal in the pen, like the small area, ends up being a boar and the other side is a sow. If they're both boars, that's easy. If they're both sows, that's easy. But if it's flip-flopped, then we're kind of screwed. Boy, being a vintage story baker is not easy. But we're gonna have so much food. We're gonna eat for days off of purely carbs. Unless I also made some hefty turnip stew. Which, I mean, doesn't sound like a bad idea. Yeah, let me do this too. Just a shit ton of turnips. Nice shader, says Mike the YouTuber. What's going on? What's going on? Honestly, I'm gonna be so real, I can't tell if you're joking or not. But welcome, welcome. We're playing Vintage Story tonight. It does look like Minecraft with shaders on. And that's why I can't tell if you're joking or not. A lot of people do believe it's just Minecraft. So much so that yeah, there it is. The dev of the game put this in up at the top left. So I can pull that up on stream. I forgot to pull it up at the beginning. Oh shit, I need more wood. That's still cooking. Going strong here too. Oh shit, I actually took a bun out, dude. No, I took all the... Fuck. I took all the buns out. I think we can still make it. Come on, dough. We can get one more in, even after I fucked up. Stay at temp. We need you to stay at the temperature. But yeah, this game does have some similarities to certain Minecraft mod packs. I believe it was made by a team of Minecraft, mod devs that kind of split off from the development cycle of their game to make this. And that's how Vintage Story was born. We need to eat that. Hi, Grim on YouTube. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, we are going to get this bread. That's perfect. Let's get this bread. But yeah, it's kind of just like take survival Minecraft and crank it up to 11. Like, this is my furnace. I have the opportunity to burn this bread if I don't take it out in time. Oh, there it is. It's all cooked. I wonder if I can get another batch of 4 in. You can only put in 4 at a time. And eventually, once the oven goes beneath 200 degrees, the stuff won't cook anymore. So it's very much a time management game here. Why did I use this account? Lol. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I should run and put the onions away. Honestly, this bread is make or break. I don't think it's going to burn. Reminds me of the RL Craft days. It does have a little bit of RL Craft vibes. A little bit. With how, like, it's very difficult to survive, but luckily, thank God, no dragons. None of that bullshit to ruin my day. Let's take the really hefty stuff. Throw it down there and put the onions back. Here you go. Onions. Okay. Oh, we'll also grab these rye grains. I'm pretty sure. And you know what? Fuck it. We'll leave them in there. Hi, Tojver on Twitch over here. Howdy, howdy. What's going on? Hope you're having a nice night. What's cracking? What's cracking? Oh shit, we did cook that bread. Perfect. Okay, so on one oven cycle, we could make like a little bit. Let's just throw in 3 more logs and pray that this will get us up to temperature. We don't need a full burn, do we? What I really need is a torch. This is literally torture. Trying to do the stupid fire starter. I gotta have a torch or just be right click and win. I don't want to go to sleep though right now. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna drop this down. We won't drop it down, we'll just eat it. I'm not eating it. There we go. All right, bowl goes back up on the shelf. Same thing with the empty crock. Perfect. Have I played GTNH? No, what's that? Explain to me your fancy not algorithms. Your fancy what the fuck do you call those? The letters all together? Acronym. God, I should know that. I literally work in the acronym industry. Oh, Greg Tech New Horizons. You know, I've played a little bit of some Greg Techie stuff, not super in depth, but have I played New Horizons? I feel like I might have tried New Horizons and wait, no. I think I did New Horizons. I didn't get very far, but it is fun. I do like progression based packs. They're my favorite. I do like having a little goal. I like checking off boxes. What is, I don't think I got very far in Greg Tech. I was playing last week. I was just kind of bored on stream. Not bored. I didn't know what to play on stream. I just said fuck it, let's play modded Minecraft. I ended up trying a new pack called raspberry flavored, which is similar to just the normal vanilla experience, just minorly tweaked. It was pretty fun, definitely very different. Unlike packs I've played before. I don't know. I think they tried to describe it as almost an RL type experience, but I feel like it was much more laid back. Oh great, I'm getting the notification on my PC that I'm streaming. Great, love that. Thank you. I set up an RSS feed a while back to track and give me notifications of when I go live. And I don't know why I did that. Some kitchen sinks are just not as polished anymore. Yeah, I kind of get that. This one though, like they had a vision. It was almost like a Minecraft reimagined pack. It completely changed the way enchantments worked. It like basically wiped the whole concept of villages off the map because it's like these shits are broken. Get these out of here. You know, it definitely tweaked a lot of things around. It made it very interesting, but would I call it my favorite in the world? It was fun for a night. I think it was definitely very fun for a night. There we go. If I go to sleep now, these are going to burn like crazy. We're staying up tonight then, folks. Although here's the deal. I'm a big fan of vanilla Minecraft. I'm just now playing another vanilla world. And I've been having such a blast. Cause like, I don't rush anything, right? I kind of impose stupid limits upon myself when I play that force me to like slow down, smell the roses. I've heard a lot of people complain with the new Minecraft that's like, okay, I log into the world, I get iron, I get diamonds, I go to the nether, I get the ender pearls, I get the blaze rods, I go to the end, I beat the game, I get the elytra, and now I can start playing. Right? I'm like, whoa, buddy. No need to rush. Right? Like, what is it? I was playing on a world, and I was like, oh, well, first of all, I picked out a seed. The seed I picked was actually purely aesthetic based. I went on like a seed website and they had one that was just an island in the middle of the ocean that was half beach, half oak forest. I'm like, that's cute. I want to build on that. So I picked out that island, found the spot. I'm like, I want to mine on this island. So still the 2-week habit at this point. Yeah, I get that. I do love the 2-week phase. That concept is very fun. Oh shit. Is this dough not going to go? Come on, dude. We need this. Oh, it's at part baked. Okay. We might clutch it. If not, we can always throw the part baked back in, but I do want to see if we can get it before it goes all the way down. Like, so yeah, I was like, oh, I want to build a mine on this island. But I'm like, you know, let's slow down for a sec. And what I did is I made, holy shit, we got it. Nice. I still with like a stone pickaxe or maybe an iron, because I might have, I don't know, gathered some from the ground where I like maybe found a sunken treasure or something. I basically made this very pretty mine shaft. I took like, you know, I made a stone cutter. I took, you know, stone stairs. I did like a little, I didn't have dripstone at the time, but I used walls and things to make like a nice cave aesthetic. And I built like a small storage area in there for like all my rock things and all my ores that I got. I'd keep them in barrels spread around the mine shaft. It's a small room, but like, you know, it took me a second. I'm like, okay, let's, you know, do a little designing here. And it took like the early game of Minecraft, which I'll be honest, can look quite ugly. You know, like that's kind of your dirt shack time. And like, you know, it made it a little nicer because I had this little mine shaft to work out of. I also built like, I kind of wanted to go more with enchanting stuff and an actual enchanting table instead of using villagers, because I kind of want to wait until the new update drops in June with the happy ghast. I want to bring a happy ghast over to my island and fly villagers up to a floating island that I'm going to build. And all of my villagers, rather than being contained inside a, you know, like a trading hall, I want them to free roam around a floating island. That's my idea. And then maybe using like, I'm just spitballing here. I haven't even thought about this yet. Maybe using boats on leads. I can make like a rope ladder that goes up to my base. Probably someone taking their time to making it fun. So like I kind of want to move the villagers over. I want to have them in like this dynamic area where I can kind of work with them. Maybe I'll keep them in like small houses, right? So that way they don't just run around all over the place and jump off the island. But like having it be a little nicer setting. And then, you know, I get to use the enchantment system, which I don't use ever because it kind of sucks. But I made a little wizard tower. And in my wizard tower, I keep my enchantment table. I also keep an ally that I found in there. All he does is blip and bloop and make noise. He's kind of useless, but I don't know, I like him in there. He's nice aesthetic. I just finally finished building a house. I really wanted something that kind of fit with the wizard tower, but didn't, you know, like feel too old school. I ended up finding a build online of like this Victorian style house, which was super nice. Took me ages to build though, because I basically had to like redesign it. The person who made it was using a texture pack and like all the colors were adjusted. So like the blocks that look nice together for them just absolutely did not in vanilla. So I had to completely rework that. What is it? They were using light blue terracotta, which, you know, don't get me wrong, light blue terracotta is very nice, but for them, it was actually light blue. In normal Minecraft, light blue terracotta is a little more purpley. So when I was building it, I'm like, it doesn't work for me, right? It's not doing it for me. I want something a little more, you know, a little more vibrant, close to the color that I'm looking for. So I ended up going with lime terracotta with a deep slate roof and a stone brick base. as well as some like quartz pillar accents. And it ended up making such a nice house. I was super satisfied with it. And like on the inside of the house, which is, might I add, this is something totally crazy. They did not add a like normal furnace to the house at all. They added smokers. And like, obviously I could go in there and I'll probably will swap out the smokers for real, you know, furnaces, but they added an enchanting table, but no furnaces. Crazy in my opinion, but whatever. Actually I have a couple spots where I think I could hide a couple furnaces if I wanted to, and then keep the smokers in the kitchen area. But they also did an enchantment area inside the house, which I didn't want to do because I had my wizard tower at that point. So I ended up changing that to a library. So I put a bunch of chiseled bookshelves in there, and I'm storing all of the books that I come across through the world. So like while I was exploring, I actually found a in the wild density 5 book, which is crazy. So I took the density 5 book. I had like a book and quill that I was keeping notes in. Like I wrote some coordinates down in it. I put that over there. I actually put that in a lectern so I could look at it. I wanted to like fill it up with some random blank books so I could like enchant them or whatever. I just think it'd be nice to have like a small library area, because the wizard tower is super small. Like literally you get to the top of it and all it fits is the enchantment table. The shaft going up is just a ladder. I had a little bit of space at the bottom. I did throw in a map of the island, which is quite nice. But yeah, I was also thinking about, I'm just talking about my Minecraft ideas now. My solo world. While I'm baking bread. I guess we're not really doing anything crazy. I was thinking about, yeah, it's gonna have enough temp. Making, it's all right. I mean, we really can't go out at night either because it's just way too dark in this game to leave at night. If I do leave at night though, I'm totally not taking my copper lantern. I'm gonna grab like maybe one of these guys, because if I die out there with that copper lantern, I'm gonna cry. That thing was so lucky to get, because I don't have bees in this game yet, and you need beeswax to make candles. And I'm just not smart enough to figure out how the bees work. It's way too much work. But yeah, I was gonna say, similar to the villagers, I want to have my animals be kind of free roaming as well. I've been running around and, you know, killing tons of cows for books, but it'd be nice to have that. Better than wolves' gloom trauma. Yeah, in this game they have an enemy called I mean, literally everything in this game will try and kill you. There are wolves that will attack you. There are bears that will attack you. They're literal pigs that will attack you. They're boars. If a boar like sees your ass, you're cooked. Oh, this is not getting cooked, by the way. This is, I squeezed this in a little too tight. Yeah, if a boar sees your ass, you're cooked. But there's also like little enemies called like drifters and bowtorns. Bowtorns are your skeletons, drifters are your zombies, but imagine if they gave zombies projectiles as well as melee attacks. It's terrible. It's literal torture. They literally gave them the ability to, like, you know, Bloons TD5 throw rocks at your head. I'm like, no, dude, please. No way. Oh, it got the last one. Holy shit. I like the last second. It's quite nice just talking and chatting. I do like that. Yeah, it's fun. My favorite part of stream. Me to blab my ass off. I really don't need this much wood. We only have 4 bread left. And then once our bread is done, we can go to sleep, and I want to go journeying. We're going to journey northward bound. We ended last night around here. But I was trying to get closer towards this sucker. The Resonant Archives. Bread. The Resonant Archives is the first dungeon. I'm just listening now. That's no problem. It's the first dungeony area in the game. Oh my god, I thought that wood was burning bread. Oh my god, I'm so cooked. My brain is fried. I just kind of want to explore towards that area. Just for the future. So that way we can kind of forge a path of sorts. Know what kind of perils await us. Also, I'm going to slap that place up with the prospecting pick and try and find any kind of metals I can get. I'll take all my bread with me, which stays fresh for 8 days in the inventory. So we're definitely not staying out for a week. I can tell you that right off the bat. Maybe a day or 2 at max. But like, you know, we've been cooking bread all night and it's still night. The not the life cycle, the daylight cycle in this game is beyond long. Oh, we're also have to look for a lot of flint. That's gonna be big. Lots of flint searching. That was so weird. Like the lighting was flickering. I'm not sure exactly what was causing it, but that's all our bread left. 1 stack of bread made. Take all the firewood and place it down. Let's take the stick and put it over here. Actually, I should probably make a torch. Wait, no, I said I was going to take an oil lamp with me. But when exploring. It's a knife. I'd much rather have the spear in my main hand. There we go. Let's sleep for the rest of the night. We'll wake up, eat our bread for breakfast, and get going. Enigmatica 2 expert. Holy shit. It's quite the pack. You know what I have to get back on? Me and a couple friends, I think it was over the summer, we're trying to do like I mean, obviously nowhere near as complicated. We're trying to do a custom create pack that we built up. That was super fun. We were getting into like the, I just built an iron farm, and a steam engine to power it or something. Or was it I think I was in the process of making a steam engine. But we wanted to make, these are still pigs. I don't want to open that door. That's a dangerous move. We were in the process of getting onto trains, and I so want to do that. Because just the train station concept sounds so fun. Our whole we didn't even finish our house. Now I'm thinking about it. It was going to be in a factory. We're going to live inside a factory. We simply make iron farms with crushers. Yeah, exactly. We ended up doing a design where, was it a minecart contraption? I can't remember exactly what. We ended up doing the thing where, like, if you move a contraption through through cobblestone while it's being made, with like if you take a contraption and you move it through cobblestone and then place the contraption, it destroys the blocks and picks them up. So I ended up doing a machine that goes back and forth and basically rapid fire gets cobblestone. And then, yeah, it goes into crushing wheels. I think it was a cart assembler. I'm having a hard time remembering right now. But that thing produces so much iron, it's insane. So I wanted to actually make a small factory purely dedicated to making rail. So that way we could, in the future, start working on, you know, a really big, fancy minecart system. Because we wanted to make a big wheat farm to make what are those called? Like the little like the sweet rolls, the little Cinnabuns. We wanted to make a factory for that on top of a mountain, while our main base is by the shore. So that would be like a stop. We also did like, we kind of live on the shore of like a bay. So like if we were here, you know, we had up on this back mountain over here would be our sugar, like our sweet roll factory, and across the bay on the other side of the top of a mountain was a wood farm. So we kind of spaced ourselves out quite a bit. So we want a big train. I mean, that was our plan from the start. We wanted to make a nice train system. We were planning our base to have like big doors on it to let trains in and stuff. Okay. This bread drains so fast. It's like not a super awesome food source. But it was easy to get a lot of, so I'm not complaining. Literally just, you know, farm the spelt. We've explored a lot of this area. I never took that light with me. We're screwed. And by we're screwed, I mean we're probably just gonna have to hole up for the night. I did not like what was happening there. I think I was walking into a rift. My screen started to go orange and my wheel started to spin like crazy. I was not about that. Okay. This is the furthest I got on our trip last time. So let's start taking out the prospecting pick and digging into the side of this mountain here. Because we're going to kind of use the... Should do a 4x ore processing. Oh, I'm stupid. Hold on. Right, let's do density search, not node search. I remember, what was I playing the other? I was playing all the mods 9, the Skyblock version. I did a very short Skyblock SMP type thing with a couple other streamers. 0 traces of ore found in this area. Holy shit, I've never seen that before. By using the prospecting pick, I'm going to try... Ow. I'm going to try and create like a path on the map, a map of sorts to follow. Also, I should be checking these for flint. There we go. Look at that. Because we need that bad for tools. Ooh, bluebies. But there was like a... Oh, look at that fucking rift. I almost walked right into that thing. I'm pretty sure there was like a crazy ore processing setup you could do with like squeezers and like all that stuff in all the mods 9. Mechanism's easier. Okay. Fair. Wait. Shit. Okay. That's a giant hole in the ground that I almost fell in. Very poor traces of emerald. How deep is it? Holy. Fall to your death. That's a bear! Oh my lord. I need to get away. I need to get away. he's down underwater. You're cooked. I'm gonna try and outrun him. It's a nice area. I'm really liking the foliage. We're getting closer to fall now. Okay, I think I lost him. Okay, I'm gonna probe for ores here. Yeah, going to water is not a terrible idea, like a lake. Because I think a lot of the mobs in this game can't really swim. Those kind of sink. Poor emerald, minuscule hematite. This is really, really bad. Oh, hello, chickens. It's just stormy or it's getting late? Oh no, it is getting late. We're gonna have to hole up eventually. You know what we should do? I'm gonna swap that out. I'm gonna try and make a quick torch, if possible. Yeah, you're definitely cooked. Okay, what's the torch recipe again? I have to remember that. It's been a while since I played, and it's been a while since I made a torch. Okay, there we go. Easy. Light that up. Fire starter ahoy. Perfect. Let's keep trekking on. I actually think we've hit our point for our next dig site. Get 2 more samples. I'm hearing wolves, which is not good. 1 more sample. Feel like over here-ish. I don't want to go too far, but I don't want to go too close, else it won't count. Okay, still hematite, emerald. You were getting on some kind of hematite trail. Let me see, if I peep the map. I go for specifically hematite, which I think is iron, which is kind of goated. I mean, we had a really strong hematite trail over here. It got up to like 1.63, and then I guess I stopped. I really should have followed that a little closer. We didn't really do a lot with that. Yeah, 1.63. Should have followed that more. Because then it started to drop here, so it's probably going off another direction. Maybe like off to the right or the left. But we're on a mission. I thought that was a dead bunny. That is a piece of driftwood. Do not. I almost pull out the torch. You can't pull out the torch while you're swimming, or else obviously it goes out. Ooh, ruins. Hold on. I'm not seeing any goodies around it though, and I'm not going to dig around it to find any. Oh, what is that? Is that just a chasm? Is that a chasm there? I see a dark spot on the map and I kind of want to check it. Maybe it's peat. Looks like it's a big fat pile of nothing. Awesome. Oh no, it's like a small river. I don't know why it would be marked like that on the map though. Okay, off we go. Oh, here's peat though. Yeah, we're gonna light the peat on fire. Just for fun and also because I want to start digging here. If I have a little light from all the burning peat, might be nice. Get one more sample. Didn't think you'd do that, lol. I enjoy setting fire to big piles of peat moss because I really don't think I need any in this game. I'm kind of on to greener pastures with charcoal and stuff. Ooh, okay. Very poor hematite, but we're getting cinnabar in there. The emerald is waning. We're really on the hunt for iron at the moment. I almost died. That wolf just ran through the burning peat. Oh my lord. Just frightened the hell out of me. Is he still after us? I think we hole up for the night. I think we gotta heal. Holy shit. I should not have lived that. Oh my lord. I can feel the terror. That was absurd. Some of the mobs in this game are way too quiet. And not until they're running through the fucking flames of the giant forest fire you started and they growl do you hear them. And then you get hit for all of your health. Because I technically am not wearing armor. Because the thing is, when you wear armor in this game, you get penalized. So does IRL. Like right now, I'm just wearing commoner's gear. The only thing I've added is this bronze amulet that I found. This bronze armlet, which is nothing. I didn't even get any protection from the cold. Maybe like a little bit. Like my armor slot's completely empty because if you do that, like your run speed is stupid slow. Your hunger rate, terrible. Why is my hunger rate high? I have no clue. Oh, maybe because I'm healing or something. It's possible. Maybe my diet isn't balanced enough. Maybe I should eat a berry next. It's all possible. Yeah, because currently we're really high on fruit and grain, a little bit of veg, but we're very low on protein and dairy. That's gonna be crazy. Dairy. Fucking domesticate sheep or goats for 3 generations until I'm, you know, comfortable enough to get, until they're comfortable enough with me coming up next to them to milk them. And it can only be from pregnant female goats. God. This game is just something else. I'm gonna check if it's daytime or not. Or a little peek hole. I don't want to leave it open, but come on. I'll give myself a little headroom to jump around in. Vomas? Is it evil mining and crafting? It is evil mining and crafting night. But not together, not at the same time. Completely different. It'd be funny if it's just camping you. I think I ran far enough away. Vomas, what are you doing up at this hour? Isn't it like the fucking middle of the night for you? What, 8 p.m. now? For me, so it's gotta be like 4 a.m. for you almost. 3 a.m. I didn't bother doing the math because I didn't feel like it. I just made up numbers there. Hope I'm close. Do you see me and Vomas are playing a collab? It's morning. Oh, lucky you. 2 a.m. just procrastinating your sleep. I see. Dude, I don't want it to be like Thursday. My Thursdays kind of suck. Kind of don't want it to be Thursday because I go to work. So it's not morning in game yet either. It's gonna be a hot second. Thursdays suck because I go to work for 7 hours, which is, you know, a pretty fair day. And then I have to go to class directly after that, and it's the worst class in the world. It's Spanish class. Holy shit, I just remembered, do I have an assignment due today? Give me a sec. Or is it not today? I have to double check this. One moment, everybody. Log in to my school stuff. We were not doing anything here. It's nighttime now, but if we go to course home. Oh, thank God it's due May 5th. Well, really May 4th because this professor's a nut job. Okay, cool. Paranoia is real. See, the thing is, I have to be really vigilant in this class because it's completely online asynchronous. It's completely online asynchronous. The due dates are never on the same day. It changes during the week. It'd be like, okay, this week it's due on a Thursday, but this week it's due on a Wednesday. Oh, this week it's due on a Monday. Next week is gonna be due on a Friday. The due date never stays the same. The posted date of when the assignment is due is actually 24 hours after the assignment will not be graded, right? So like this one says it's due May 5th at 11:55. But if you hand it in May 5th, he's going to say no. So the thing is, you have to hand it in by May 4th at 11:55 for it to be graded. And then on top of that, every week is another test. And if there's no homework assignments other than the test. And if you miss a single test, it's a whole letter grade dropped. So everyone kind of starts out with an A. I mean, obviously, if you score a 50 on every test, then you get a 50 in the class. But the tests are not hard. They're all multiple choice. And they're all directly from the textbook. Like word for word. So the thing is, like, it's not hard to get 100. It's really like everyone starts off with 100. And then, like, if you miss one assignment, immediate B. No A minus, no B plus, just straight B. Still nighttime. Depends on my course. Yeah, it's an easy course. It's air cargo. It's an air cargo course. So a little interesting. So thing is, Yeah, I missed one assignment because I ended up going on a trip with a professional club at my school. So bringing effort has no meaning if you miss two. Exactly. Right, like suffering game development course here. Damn. It's kind of fun though. It's an interesting degree, game dev. I had this one friend who I'd sit next to him in middle school. He was kind of like more of just like a computer science savvy person, but he would develop small games. I remember he put up, this was 2016. If you're a US, human being, it is, I actually enjoy it. That's good. It's good to enjoy what you do. It was 2016 in America, so it was a very interesting time, and we're all in middle school, so we're kind of becoming conscious of the world at the moment. So he made a game where it was supposed to be like a spoof Donald Trump border control game where you'd play as Border Patrol. You have to stop like basically Mexican people from coming across the border. He couldn't do it though because, that's obviously crazy. What's funny is he's on the complete opposite side of the spectrum. Oh, and by the way, it was Plants vs. Zombies style, which I thought was fucking hysterical. It was Plants vs. Zombies style, where instead of the zombies, it was people trying to hop the border, and instead of the plants, it was Border Patrol. That obviously got shot down by like Google Play and all that stuff. But he ended up having to modify the game a couple times over, and in the end, you know what did get approved? Which, I find it quite comical. If instead of having border hoppers, be replacing the zombies, he just took the Donald Trump sprite and did that instead. So it was Border Patrol fighting multicolored like Trumps. Very interesting. He sold it on the App Store for like $1. I think nobody bought it except for like me and a couple of of our friends. But it's kind of funny. It was a funny game. He published it on the App Store way back in middle school. Those were the days, everybody. Those were the days. But yeah, he did that. I'm pretty sure he went off to some really fancy private school for computer science, got a lot of scholarships, real smart guy. He comes from like a whole family of prodigies. Right? He was the computer science prodigy. His brother was a culinary prodigy. Their sister was a fashion prodigy. It sounds like the setup to an anime, but it's not. It was just their life. And they were some pretty interesting people. I remember the sister used to play the harp in the band, in the school band. I don't even know how the fuck she got that gig. That's the thing. Like, they just did shit that didn't that no one else could do because they were just persistent about it and just, bother the right people. That's the thing in life. If you can just bother the right people and just be just enough annoying, you can kind of get whatever you want done. So like, she was the only harp player like ever at our school. Must be painful if you have expectations. I feel like they didn't really have expectations. They just kind of fell into the role of just being very gifted people. This is probably the big stretch where I got attacked by bears. Might just keep that open for a bit. Gaze at the stars. Actually, I feel like there's gonna be a drifter that falls in. But yeah, they all went on to do very, very successful things, I feel. I mean, obviously, a lot of them are still in college, finishing up college. But I think the older sister, even while she was still like in high school or maybe very early college, she ended up getting one of her outfit designs, like costume designs that she did at her fashion school, like pretty much on Broadway. I think it went to Broadway, which is crazy. The culinary prodigy boy, he ended up going on the show Chopped Jr. And he ended up being like a semi-finalist. Obviously there's only 4 people in episode. I think he got to like 2nd place. That's why I say semi-finalist. But yeah, if you've ever watched a cooking show, he did the big no-no. He went for the ice cream machine. Never go for the ice cream machine. That shit never works. I think he actually made a decent ice cream, but oh, and honestly, yeah, now I think about it, the girl had such a shitty dish too. He really got snubbed. He got snubbed hard. I remember we all went to our local like town firehouse because he was a volunteer firefighter. Well, no, not volunteer. He was like an EMT or something. And they threw it up on the big screen. We all watched when the episode aired. That was super cool. But you know what none of them are? A VTuber that's streaming with 6 viewers on Twitch. Ayo. None of them did that. That is a me exclusive, baby. So what is it? I was doing my schedule yesterday. I was thinking about what I wanted to do. At least I'm doing what I like, yeah. I was planning my streams for the week, and I've had this idea on the back burner for a while of doing a tier list stream. So I reached out to Vomas and his friend Liddy to do this, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm flexing on them in the group chat right now, because the concept is that we're all gonna come together with, you know, like 20-30 items to put on a tier list, and then we'll rank them. And I'm already at 15 items. I'm like, guys, I'm going crazy over here. If I'm gonna give only 20, I'm already like 3/4 of the way there. If I'm giving 30, I'm halfway there. Holy shit, it's still night. And this bread, just, we tear through it. We crush this loaf. So yeah. What the fuck was I even talking about? I totally lost my train of thought. Something crushing loaf, something bread, something VTuber. Oh, schedule. Yeah, so I was doing that today because I was at work and I really had nothing going on. So I'm just sitting there. I got my little notepad in the corner. Really talking to aren't I? I'm sorry. No, you're totally fine. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the back and forth. Nice to have a little something to bounce off of here. I don't know, some days, I mean, obviously during moments like this where I'm just sitting here waiting for night to pass, it feels like that meme of the guy talking to the brick wall. But what is it? It's nice to have a little back and forth. But I'm excited for that collab. It was inspired by, I'm a fan of that one streamer. I don't know if you heard him. His name's Ludwig. I don't know. He was sort of a big deal a couple years ago. Kind of washed up now, but no, I'm messing. But anyway, he has a podcast called The Yard, and on The Yard, there will be episodes where he's like, Ludwig is busy and it's just kind of his friends doing the show. And during it, they did a tier list called the Guy tier list. And this is usually their episodes are an hour and a half. This one, I'm pretty sure was close to 3 hours long. like 2 hours long, where they sat there and ranked every type of guy. So like they just took like stereotypes of different dudes and put them on a list and just ranked them and kind of sat there and debated each other for 3 hours on this stupid tier list. I'm like, damn, I want to do that, but like for VTubers. So that's the tier list. I've been putting together my VTuber stereotypes, trying to keep them a little lighthearted, a little fun. Is it thundering and lightninging now? Oh, it's daytime. Run, 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 run. Okay, it's daytime, but it's dark and it's thundery lightning grossness. So I'm not going to pull out my torch. Yeah, try to keep it lighthearted and fun, but honestly, sometimes I slip to the dark side and come up with these ideas. I've been in this community now for 4 years. I've seen the good, I've seen the bad, I've seen the ugly. I've seen it all. Probably won't be remembered when you eventually get popular. So I'll savor this. I'm not getting popular anytime soon, trust me. Again, I've been at this for 4 years. This is the culmination of my success here. I don't think I'll be going anywhere anytime soon. I think now is the perfect time to also probe for some metals. Never know if you get lucky. That is true. I mean, hey. What the fuck did I just... Oh, I got hurt by gravel. Falling gravel hurt me. As I said, everything in this game is out to kill you. Even the fucking rocks. Okay. Holy high hematite, Batman. We found iron. Oh shit, we found iron in a lake. If... okay. Hold on. Detour. We're not going all the way. I don't think I was planning on going the whole way anyway. But we're going to look around this area and look for more hematite. Speaking of getting lucky, dude. I'm spending all my luck on, you know, on like video games and not my VTuber career. I like to imagine that luck is a finite currency that can be like traded for certain things at certain moments. Like, you know, it's like using all my luck to find iron in Vintage Story. Okay, there we go. Prospect. Okay, now we're going to start establishing the grid. Where I can kind of try and, you know, use all my luck in childhood, kind of regret it. Yeah, man, I wasted all my luck. You gotta wait for it to recharge, don't worry. It'll come back eventually. I hope. Praying that my luck recharges fast. I mean, hey, I see it all. I've seen it many a times. I mean, oh shit, I just put out my torch. I scrolled too far. And I used the wrong pick. God, I'm so lonely. Holy, okay. The hematite is not in that direction, guys. It just fell off so hard. Check the other direction. Because it's obviously not this way. Okay. Oh, do we get to poke in the hills here? I love poking around in the little hills here. Makes it so easy to probe. You know what? We'll get maybe close enough. Oh, it might be spot on. Oh, it's so spot on. If you're sitting there like, what the hell is he talking about? Basically, you know, being them right up against this cliff face, I don't have to do any digging to get my samples. I can kind of just go over here, dig a little bit. Go over here, dig a little more. And kablamo. Oh shit. Very high, very high, very high. It's getting stronger. I'm pretty sure there's an ultra high. Let me see. Yeah, ultra high. Which is 6%. I feel like I'm pretty dead on right now. If not, we'll dig down on a very high. See, the way that vintage story mining works is that you prospect on the surface of the world for where the metal might be, and you get statistics. You get like percentage points. So like there is a 5% chance if I dug down right there, or like a 6% chance that if I dug down I would hit iron. And like those are kind of numbers you'd want to vibe with, because it's not terrible odds, but it's never guaranteed, which is like the really annoying part. And that's why people have made mods for this game where like it will give you the exact number of like ores right beneath your feet. It still kind of serves the same purpose. It just saves you a lot of time. Okay, so it's still very high, but it's going up or down. Let's see. This is 3.6. Well, that was 5.36, 5.49. Okay, this is higher. So let's peep to the sides. Or maybe we start poking around in random spots. Maybe like this corner here. Yeah, this corner. Let's do something here. It's close enough. We'll see if it does any major difference. We cracked it, boys. Wait, why is it saying ultra high at 5.2? The very high was there. That shit don't track. Try the other side. Something's a little fishy here and I don't like it. It's okay if you usually don't hang out with your buddies. Being a jerk to them? I don't know. It depends. Are they like asking you all the time? You're like, no. Oh shit, I'm screwing this. Too far. Nope, it is not. Okay, let's do one over here. Oh shit, I fucked it up really bad. Oh, that's not gonna work though. I don't know where I mined. Dig down here. Yeah, it depends if they're asking you. I mean, like, you know, if it's a thing where it falls upon you to organize, I guess not. But I don't know. It all depends. It's tough to say. I doubt you're intentionally trying to be a jerk. Let's just go down on this very high, because it's giving me ultra high, but I don't trust that shit. Let's do it. Go down. Granite rock. I don't know how low I have to go. Holy shit, I can't see anything. Okay, perfect. I needed a moment to see with my torch. One time they invited me over to join them at the beach. I said that I couldn't come over, but really I just didn't want to come to the party. Because I know I won't even be noticed. I don't know. I mean, if it's like a one-time thing, that's fine. I get it. You know, if you don't want to go to an event. I don't know. It's a little, it's a little doomerish to be like, I won't even be noticed. I feel like you got to give it a shot at least, you know? That's coming from me, who I wouldn't consider myself any kind of extrovert. I'd consider myself quite introverted. I have a small spot here. Okay, I'm gonna try and swim back up. My sanity is draining quite quickly. Oh, you know what we fucking didn't do at all? Hold on, give me this. So don't go my offhand. It's not good. We need to do the density search. Well, the node search. Okay, no node nearby. Okay, I see what I did here. I actually went a little sideways. Is not what we want, but whatever. What can we do? Down here. Oh shit, hold on. My monitors are flipping out. Very large amounts of olivine and a little bit of quartz, but no real goodies yet. Oh, here's the periodotite or whatever. Usually there's a lot of stuff in that. Yeah, there we go. Olivine. And with that, I lost my second monitor. Awesome. Can I take this and maybe... Can't place that anywhere right now. Let me turn back on my other monitor. Yeah, this is where I need like the oil lamp, because the oil lamp is waterproof. Okay, come on, get me out of here. Please. I can't see anything. Where am I? Oh, there we go. This is the way we have to go. Oh shit, it closed out all of my windows on the side there. I had to reopen all my windows. That's great. Love it. While I slowly drown. Okay, so yeah, I'm hitting the small area here of like... I'm actually gonna die down here of insanity. What I have to do is I have to align myself with the grid. There we go. This is it. Please, dude. Okay, that's the olivine. I think it's this way. Wait, or is it this way? No, this is it here. Settings. Is there any way I can make the graphics brighter? Camera's at 220. Can I bump it to 300? It's still so dark. I can't see a single thing in here. Tech, help. I literally am blind. Oh wait, shit, there it is. Yeah, see, I'm like, oh shit. Oh my god, I'm free. Holy shit, I'm free. Oh, okay. So that was olivine. Maybe we'll go closer to where the ultra was. In like this corner. Before we go down though, we gotta turn the torch back on. Because it's way too dark down there, dude. Darkness just like my life. Doomer Mike. Okay. Down to the depths. Because we hit olivine last time and that's not what we're looking for. Obviously going down until we hit it is kind of like the goal. Also remember that all of our little water alcoves will be to the north. Place down a torch. And hit it with the prospecting node search mode. Olivine. Oh, no ore. Okay, no ore nodes. Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back because I drank way too much water. And we'll continue looking for iron. I'm back. We're so back. I totally forgot, but I noticed when I went to the bathroom. First of all, let's go up to the surface again, because I forgot to recharge on sanity. Let's just chill up here for a bit, kind of recover. Brother woke me up. Turns into crushed olivine. What the hell does olivine do? Small olivine crystal gives you olivine. Smelts into green glass. Pulverizes into crushed olivine, which is used for, oh, refractory brick tier 2. That's kind of crazy. Okay, that's good. I should mark this on my map while we're here. On my map. Mine, green, olivine. Chuck the muddy gravel. Let's also throw away some of these granite stones. They take up way too much space in my inventory. Yeah, we're gonna recover on some sanity because it's really low. And we could use some of that. Should also just find a nice spot where we'll recover. Yeah, it's like recovering a lot faster up here. Get some sunshine. I hope by the time we come back, our pigs grow up. That'd be kind of nice, you know? I was going to say something and I totally forgot. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, so for those who don't know, my dad also live streams. I didn't remember until I went to the bathroom. He gave me some of his merchandise today. And I'm wearing it now, which is very nice. Very comfy t-shirt. Although I'm not gonna lie, guys, I have my merchandise, he has his merchandise, and we had two very different philosophies when it came to developing merch. He very much went for increased profit margin. I very much went for good quality at a decent and affordable price. It's also because we have two very differing markets, right? Like, I'm much more targeting to a younger audience who has less of a disposable income, while his target audience is much closer to his age, which is a lot older, who they all have their own disposable incomes that they can spend as their own free will. So like he went with like the Gildan t-shirt, right? The Gildan t-shirt, but he decorated it up nice. He has a little emblem, his like logo over his left chest portion, a larger version of their logo on the back. And he also put their logo on the tag that's printed into the shirt, which I did not do because that's extra printing cost. But he did all that. Oh great, I just picked up all this shit I didn't want to pick up. Let's throw this on a less convenient location, maybe into the ocean. So yeah, but like, yeah, he went with the Gildan t-shirt, which is like, yeah, it's all right. I'll be real, my shirts are softer. If we're going to be critiquing here, I think I win on that front. Okay, our sanity recharged a bit. Head back in. But hey, I'm glad I got it. Glad he was kind enough to give me one of his shirts. Okay, if I focus really hard, I can actually kind of see what I'm looking at here now. I want to make sure that all of our pocket holes face north. It's a new feature I'm going to be implementing into these. Grade 12 N-Trep days. Interesting. No ore nodes still. Keep going down. What's N-Trep? I've never heard of that. Oh, entrepreneurship. I get it. Okay, never mind. I put the puzzle pieces together. Okay, we're in the peridot. Do another search. Oh, quartz small. Native gold in quartz. It's still not what we're looking for. Let's keep going deeper. I do have to be a little cautious because I'm 99% sure that like going too far in this game could end up with you falling through the world. I'm pretty sure there's no bottom to it. Also have to make sure I don't go insane. Because if I do, then I'll get slaughtered. Still going through a period. Well, the periodot, I can't even fucking pronounce it. Recreated the storage system Mumbo built in his telepathy redstone video last night. Just trying to figure out how to get the door to work. That was a cool storage system design he made. Dude, me getting out of here is going to be a miracle, let me tell you. Okay, so a little bit deeper. Chromite. What the fuck, dude? Can I ping chromite down here? Chromite, which I'm going to make look purple. Chromite. But still no iron. Where are you? No guys, just knowledge or lighting a candle. Ah, cool. Hold on. Peep the map. Where am I at right now? Can I get a read on that? Is there just no way to check my own chords? I have to be getting close to like 0 at this point, I feel. I want to make sure I was going down the right shaft. Okay, my eyes are starting to adjust to the darkness. I was born in the darkness. Feels so much periodot. Hold on. Ooh. Okay, prospect here. Because I don't want to go any deeper if I'm not going to get anything good. Yeah, there's nothing. Let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. What applied energistics to auto-crafting builds have you made? I don't know. Applied energistics is the storage mod. I've tried to auto craft like ore chunks when I play Skyblock. I'm like sifting. But those usually fail. I'm gonna be so real. I always have a hard time getting them to work. Other than that, I don't really use auto crafting all that much. Oh, we're out. My torch. And that's the end of my fire starter. I think we're kind of out of pickaxe durability here. We should definitely put down a thing that just says like a big old star. It says ultra high hematite. It's a must in major. Usually just use auto compressors, major in most kitchen sink mods. I feel that. I want it to be gray. Gray for iron. Ultra high hematite. Do we keep walking late into the night? The night sky is quite pretty tonight. I will give it that. I would have to avoid all the fucking lakes and shit. Do it. We're gonna voyage. We crossed the lake. We're gonna go around it this time, I think. I just walked through a rift. Some dangerous shit we're getting into here. Okay, do not be fooled by following the edge here. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm being shot at by a Botorn. Oh, and there's drifters. Oh, and there's drifters. Of course, as I'm running for my goddamn life, I get a knock at the door. Okay, we're waiting the night out. Welcome back, everybody, to the cave. Where we'll sit and we'll wait for morning to come. We've gone through quite a bit of bread already. We had 64 bread, and now we're down to only what is it? 32. Kinda nutty. More like a dirt cell. Kind of is. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm part of a VTuber group called Full Moon. We have a little Discord server. It's public, but we have like a small private chat for all the members of it. And first of all, Nutsko, who was in the stream earlier, she's dropping a whole merch line through Uwu Market on May 5th. That's gonna be huge. I might have to grab myself some Nutsko merch. But playing Far Cry Primal the other day, completely forgot one of the NPCs looks like Snake. But also, I see messages. Currently, one of the members, Loon, is live right now on YouTube playing Who's Your Daddy? Old game, but they're doing it on stream right now. They're like, what the fuck is she playing? I saw it because I was setting up my stream right before this. But that's really funny. Yeah, I might need to. I mean, I did recently get a new mouse pad. I don't know how long ago it was, maybe a year or two. It was before I got my new PC, so it's definitely over a year old that I got my new mouse pad. But it's showing little signs of wear. Maybe I need the Notsko. I do need a little wrist support. I might need the special Notsko mouse pad. Let's see. Yeah, obviously it isn't live yet, but she's like going live May 5th. And I'm like, Cinco de Mayo. My brain is just fucking fried like that. What the hell was that? They're camping me. I can't even poke a little secret hole to check, can I? Oh my god, I don't like this. It's still okay, it's still late. That's just my uncle in the bedroom. Yeah, he's making all those noises. Oh, of course. I mentioned the other day that I was contemplating making my own booby mouse pad, but instead of boobies, it was going to be the little glitchy mascots that are on the bottom of the screen. I'm still thinking about that. That's a funny idea. If I end up doing a big merch drop with some, I mean, I don't know if I'd want to do it through a company. Hi, Fafnir. Hello, hello. We were just talking about you. Because of I was reading the Full Moon chat with the Who's Your Daddy thing, because we were kind of just stuck in this hole. But yeah, I was saying, I'd love to do. See, the thing is, it's like putting together a merch drop is fun, but I don't know if I want to. I was thinking about doing speaking of how I tried to make the t-shirts on my site as affordable as possible, I'm thinking about releasing a kind of souped up version that's a little more high price but higher quality. I just don't know if and when I would drop it. Basically, instead of I think instead of black, I'd want to do a white version. That's color, and it's on like a hoodie instead of a t-shirt, and like all the stuff is embroidered. Like the logo on the front would be embroidered, but the back would be printed. You know, something like a little bit nicer, a little different. And something that's a little bit higher quality, because, you know, obviously gotta eat BRB, no problem. Yeah, that's what Mom was asking me. She was knocking on the door. She's like, did you eat? I'm like, I had the leftover cauliflower pizza from yesterday and broccoli. So all I ate were vegetables. This is the like, if Mama lived in a perfect world, this is her diet. She would wake up in the morning and have her shake that she usually has. Then she'd bring, like, you know, cottage cheese for lunch to work. like cottage cheese and pineapple. And she'd come home and she'd eat a salad with steamed broccoli and cauliflower pizza. And the only protein she'd get throughout the entire day would be in that one shake in the morning and the little bit that you could even maybe consider protein from cottage cheese. Other than that, she's pretty much a vegetarian. Obviously, I understand cottage cheese is cheese and not vegetarian, but you get the point. Holy shit, they're still camping me. She ended up making chicken though. She made chicken for dinner. That's kind of nice. I want to have some of that when I get out. Oh my god, I see the legs clipping through the blocks, dude. Oh my lord. Sorry, I just opened Twitter and I got slapped with the craziest shit in the world. Apparently, the Minecraft movie is re-releasing. They're airing it again in theaters. Is this real? And they're airing it again in theaters, but specifically they're calling it the Block Party Edition. Where you just get to scream at the screen and sing along. And honestly, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not sure. What is nice is they did a floating head poster for it, which they didn't have before. I'm very glad we now have the Minecraft floating head poster. Right. Well, guys, I can successfully say that during this stream, gotta go, have fun. Bye, Tech. Successfully during this stream, I have drank almost 50 ounces of water. Because I'm just a beast like that. I guess as long as this guy is grunting and groaning, I can't leave. Right? Trying to find my escape route. I've looked at the grade here. I feel like this would be the way out. I don't want to like dig around too much. I'm going to murder myself. How did I fucking pull that off, dude? Gotta go, have a job to do. Have fun doing your job. Holy shit, why can't I move side to side so much? I can't see shit. I guess I'm moving around inside my hole, but there's gotta be a way to block that. There we go. Water's gone. Just trying to probe to see what it's like outside because I can't fucking see shit. I have the groaning going on top of me. I need like a clock in this game. So I can actually see what time it is. This is a big body of water. Look at that. See, there's ways to build boats in this game, but I never thought they'd be useful. But for a stretch like this, I could see using a boat. Do I just get out? Oh, it's still way too dark. Oh shit. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Purely just run, purely run. Oh, we're so screwed. This is a bad area. Our sanity's dropping fast. Dude, I'm gonna rage. I specifically put my YouTube videos on loop and they don't loop. Why is that? Why do you hate me, YouTube? Yeah, I'm just screwed, dude. There's no winning. Dude, why is the night cycle so long in this game? It's so annoying. What? Sorry, I'm going stupid mode right now. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm on Twitter right now, just trying to look at things, you know, maybe think of something to talk about. I saw a post. Someone got an ad from Clip Studio Paint where they're showing off their 3D modeling features. For those who don't know, Clip Studio Paint is a drawing software, which has gotten itself, you know, in a little bit of controversies for certain things with like, I think they're like their payment structure, but they have this very interesting feature where you can import 3D models into your scene, then use as reference, like right there, and almost like use it as like a, almost like one of those posable figures to get a pose and like kind of trace off of. But somebody said they took a screenshot of it. It's like, oh, that's Clip Studio Paint promoting tracing. And I'm like, dude, you're stupid. And I was about to get angry. Not angry. I was about to get like a little bit heated. And I look at the comments, and the first reply is from the person who made the post that said, "Be kind. This is my first time rage baiting." I'm like, God, dude. See, and a lot of people are like, not gonna lie, you got me there. But some people are like, bait used to be believable. All right. I hear them all around me, dude. It's so annoying. There's nothing I can do. My sanity's just dropping. This is a really tough situation here. My health is stupid low. No winning here, dude. Zero winning tonight. Just stuck in a ditch, crying. Can't make it to the archives. Can't find iron. I mean, it's down here. Like, this is where I wish I had spectator mode. Or like a GPS. To like just point me directly towards it. You know? That's not in the cards really. Like, I want to heal up enough to just tank a hit at least. Can I turn up the contrast or something? I cannot. Because I'm on dynamic color mode. Mine's RAM. Yeah, literally, it's only gamma that I can change. I can't like make it look brighter or darker in any other way. It's quite irritating. Changing my max FPS to 60. I'm not even sure if I keep my monitor. I have technically like 144, like 120 hertz. No, I think it's 144 hertz refresh rate. I just never turn it on. Oh wait, no, I do. I think I do keep 144 hertz refresh rate. I just keep all my games capped at 60 because it doesn't matter. I don't really see a huge difference. I mean, I do, but I don't. Plus, I'm so used to my laptop, which if I turned it, my laptop used to go up to 165. If I turned that shit on, it turned into a jet engine and the battery died in 30 minutes. Speaking of which, I gotta fucking sell that laptop. I gotta sell it or like get rid of it or something. It's currently rotting in my closet. And plus, if I could make a couple bucks off that, I don't know. Honestly, hold the phone. Hold on, folks. The gears are turning up here. Up in the cranial. If I sold my laptop, I'd definitely make enough to get a Switch 2. Maybe is that a good trade? Okay, here's the deal. We're gonna do a quick budgeting session, everybody. Because there's a couple things I want in my life, right? I want the only thing I've been using that laptop for right now is if I ever needed to do like a remote stream, which I haven't done ever. Or if I want to run a Minecraft server. So if I could get like almost a mini server rack to run a Minecraft server on, that'd be awesome. I also think it'd be cool to have a NAS because my PC is running out of storage and I don't want to fuck around with that and swap out drives. I'd much rather just make a NAS or something. Oh, it's daytime. Oh, it's daytime. Get me the fuck out of here, dude. How do I get home? Oh, we're losing. I was wondering why everything was stuttering. It's because we're low on sanity. When you're going insane, things start to stutter. Please take me home. But yeah, I think that'd be super cool. If I could find a way to run a mini server, have some kind of small NAS where I could have like hard drives to just do bulk storage things. And maybe an SSD or two. Actually, you know what? I have a 1 terabyte SSD that I've been meaning to put in my PC, but I just don't want to bother cracking the thing open. So if I put it in a NAS, that'd be kind of nice. I just have to figure out. I mean, I want to make at some point in the future, I've mentioned I want to do a rack mounted PC. I don't know how viable that is, but it does sound fun. I want to do it because Having my PC on my desk is nice and all, but having it be in a little bit more of a compact enclosure would be quite nice. Also, having it being a more functional build where I don't have the graphics card ports in the dumbest slots. That'd be nice too. But yeah, being on a rack would be nice because then I could hypothetically... Oh, hello, trader. Hello, trader. Got anything to trade? Oh, you sell black bronze foxes for 9 gears. Oh, and you sell wolf pups. Okay, bismuth bronze. You sell bismuth bronze pickaxes as well and hose. Okay, this is kind of cool. Oh, and you sell tin bronze pick. Okay, I'm gonna mark you as a tool trader. Trader. Tools. You'll be pink. Okay, that's usually what that's what I save these guys as. Trader treasure hunter. No, I usually save them as blue. We do also have a weapon trader here. A normal trader, a goated trader. Let's make this guy blue. The reason that that specific one is pink is because he leads us to the... he gave us the map to the dungeon. Oh shit, there's a structure there. Let me peep this. Peep the structure. Okay, lots of spelt grain. There should also be... Yeah, there we go. I was going to say there's going to be one up here. Oh, with a little bit of copper in it. Not bad. Oh, flint and malachite. Okay, that's new. I did need flint. That's an important thing to have. But malachite, I don't even know what malachite gives me. Probably something. That's a wolf. Oh, and I got stuck on a block and he noticed me. Awesome. Keep running. Eat some bread while we're at it. I really should switch up. I'm screwed. I'm so lucky I didn't take fall damage there. Oh great, and my water bucket didn't have enough water in it to place. Okay. We're out. That could have been way worse. But yeah, I have to think about that. Because what if I got a small rack? How expensive is a rack? $1,000, I'll tell you that much. Ha 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 ha. I cracked myself up. Because what is it? Sold my laptop to get a small rack that could hold some kind of storage for like a NAS style setup, some kind of server to run a simple Minecraft server persistently, and then a Switch. I mean, how much is a Switch? 450 bucks? I think I could probably sell my laptop for around anywhere from 800 to 1,000. So that gives me a range of like what? 450 minus 1,000 is obviously 550. So anywhere from 350 to 550, roughly. That's a bow torn. I'm gonna die. It was wonderful knowing you all. I dodged. I dodged so hard. I would gladly take some turnips. Oh, that sent shivers down my spine. I don't know. Do you think it's reasonable? $500 to make a small server rack that I store in my closet? I obviously don't have the space for it. Hello, trader. Can I do a trade? You're a food trader. That's filled with honey. Pine seeds. Kapok seeds. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm gonna do. Oh, you sell honeycomb. H. Honeycomb. How do you make a candle? A candle is made by taking a cooking pot and putting beeswax and twine. Well, flax fibers. But honeycomb as what? Obtained by breaking beehives. No, it can't give you honeycomb. Well, beeswax. That sucks. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about, doing a home server. I was going to say, though, if I do end up moving out at any point soon, I currently have a job I applied to where if I did I've mentioned this a million times, every job I pretty much applied to. The thing is, where I'm looking to get a job is closer to where my grandma used to live. So, like, we have a small area in that house. We rent out a lot of the house. Currently, there's no one living in one portion, but there's one person living in the other portion, who's been there for many, many years. But there's a small portion we kind of kept to ourselves, which hypothetically, not legally, I could exist there, right? I just couldn't be like a resident, I couldn't live there. I could stay there, I guess, because technically that's illegal. But like, if I did stay there, I'm like, what if I just, I'd have to consider, I'd have to move my NAS to my grandma's house, my server rack. It'd be interesting having a small server rack. That's one thing I was thinking about. If I did move to my grandma's place, I'd have to probably, I don't think we have internet there. I'd have to buy my own, well, not buy my own. I'd have to figure out an internet solution. Because I'm pretty sure when I remember in the past, the internet was in the upstairs area where I couldn't go. So I don't know. Maybe, is it possible for me to if we did have to hook up new internet, is it possible for me to speak to the ISP and be like, hey, give me that, main connection port downstairs? Because right now, for those who don't know, I'm hooked up to Ethernet, but my router is on the complete opposite side of my house. And when I redid my room, God, how many years ago was it now? Back in 2022, I think. I redid my bedroom. I'm running this way because I saw it was that arch-looking structure. I thought it was something interesting. And it is interesting, don't get me wrong. But when I redid my room, that's a wolf. That's a wolf. Holy shit. I had an Ethernet cable ran. Did he just lose lose interest. Oh my god, he's still on my ass. I had an Ethernet cable ran through the ceiling of my house. Well, the roof of my house. Down into my bedroom. That way I could have direct internet access. Is that the proper way to do it? Probably not. Was my house built before it was common to put Ethernet ports around the place? No, it wasn't. So, you know what? We're starting something here. But yeah, I'd have to figure that out. Because then I'd have to, like, I don't know. Could I say just, hey, like, hey, instead of using the hookup that you have upstairs, use this, like, make a new one downstairs. That'd be kind of cool. I've always thought about having my own router. This is a really dumb thing to say. But, like, you know, you always get the router that comes with the, like, internet service provider. But then you go into tech. I used to work in a Best Buy and we would sell routers. And part of me is like, what's the point? But then I'm like, at the same time, my house gets terrible connection. And maybe it's because I don't got big ass antennas sticking out. I need some of those. Pretty sure who do we have? See, the thing is we always switch back and forth because for those who don't know, if you flip flop your internet service provider, they'll always try and give you better deals if you switch all the time. So every couple of years, Papa New will switch. I think right now we're on Verizon. What's funny is though, for the longest time, we stuck on Verizon for our cell plans. And for our cell phones, we stuck on Verizon ever since I got my phone in 5th grade. Not until last year in January did we switch to AT&T, which is the worst thing in the entire world. I just overshot my house. I was just having so much fun talking and running. I didn't realize we overshot the house. Because I thought we would have to sit through another nighttime to get back home. I didn't think we'd get here this fast. I guess we weren't doing any prospecting. We were doing a lot of prospecting the other time. But yeah, we switched to AT&T, which was terrible because our area is Verizon dominated. So like you can usually tell which service provider is better in a certain area by looking around at the shops. So if you look and like say, okay, I don't know, nearby like cell service stores, like nearby Verizon stores, nearby AT&T stores, like T-Mobile, whatever, for a certain area, that will usually tell you who has the best signal there, because they'll only set up their stores where they have good signal. So all around me is Verizon stores and not a single AT&T store in sight. The reason we got AT&T is because they did a deal with Costco, and if you bought like a phone through them, you could get like a pretty good deal on like the new, what was that at the time? The 15. So I have like a 15 Pro. So yeah, that was like a while ago. We basically got them for free with our plan, but it sucks because the service is so terrible. Let me throw some grain down. Go. Do I have a chest for rocks and things? I do. I don't want to flood it with periodite. Anyway, I'm gonna be real, guys. I'm gonna end stream like immediately because I have to go to the bathroom. I'm not gonna let you guys sit through that. And I kind of made it to a nice safe point. So right from here, I'm gonna end a little early today because I really have to go to the bathroom. I don't want to have you guys sit through me going to the bathroom and just sit and watch more nothing for a stream where we kind of just sat in dirt holes the entire time and pretty much got nothing done. I can't even think of anything else to do other than go check on the pigs. Anyway, everybody, I hope you had a nice night. I'll see you all on Saturday, midday for the Vomaj stream. Have a nice night. See you around.